All right, we starting at Soggy Bottom. Rachel's got to do so cotton picking much now, folks. If I didn't have her, I couldn't do it. Well, hello there, folks, and welcome to the B.R.O Scouting Vlogs 2025. Yeah, we're about 3 weeks late this year, but we finally got back over here to the lease to see what's going on over here, to at least get the cameras and the feeders and all that other stuff out. Yeah, I'm still dealing with the docks and all that stuff, and we're still trying to nail some stuff down and all that stuff. Got diagnosed with Rocky Mountain spotted fever. The docs called me in a second round of antibiotics and all that. So y'all keep us in your prayers. We're going to go get this stuff hung up as best we can. Y'all stay tuned.
Yeah, because if the timber company came across anything, they should have moved it out of the road.
They should have, but
think.
Not necessarily.
Nothing there.
No, it's not too bad.
That was been there last year. Yeah, we've had limbs fall in the front yard. I saw where stuff had fell on a limb that's got it laying on the four-wheelers.
So far, so good.
Probably the big test is going to be between Persimmon and Sand Hill.
Yeah. Did I leave my ring? Yep, sure did. I left the ring on the tree. Well, Soggy Bottom isn't in real bad shape.
Oh, just looks like it needs
Yeah.
a wrapping. Look at all these trees that are bending.
Yeah. Gotta get past that.
About there.
All right, we starting at Soggy Bottom. Rachel's got to do so cotton picking much now, folks. If I didn't have her, I couldn't do it. And get a camera hung on the tree, and then hopefully by next week we'll see what's moving around over here on Soggy Bottom. Never took a drink, and I don't know what tree, because the one I was using was rotten, and I guess
We gotta watch out for the daggum hitchhikers and
yeah, and all the above.
you left it right there on that tree.
Okay. Okay, Rachel getting stuff pulled out here at Sand Hill. It don't look too bad, folks. So we're going to get this stuff hammered in the ground, feeder put up, cameras hung, and then we're going to move on as rapidly as we can.
You've exercised some. That was more than you've done.
This is well.
Oh, where's it at? Where'd it go though? It shouldn't have just disappeared.
It's gone.
Yeah, something's took it.
Something
took it
something
off.
took it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Rachel and I. Here we are. Boy, there's limbs everywhere, folks. Holy cragamanoli. At least nothing's across the road. We just got wrapped up with persimmon, and it's the temps.
Hot.
Yeah, y'all hang on. The temp is showing 102, and that's probably not 102, but it's close.
It's supposed to be 90.
Yeah, it was supposed to be 90 today. Y'all can see the clouds. We got thunderheads going up everywhere. So we're trying to get this done. Boy, that's getting close, ain't it, honey? Have mercy, have mercy. Well, thank God there were no limbs down so far that we had to deal with today.
Yes,
so, like I said, we got done with, I didn't shoot any video over at Persimmon because it was in the sun and Rachel had to get out and do it all for me.
Yeah, made you stay in the truck.
Yeah, she made me stay in the truck. So anyway, we're going to head on to Big Plot. Y'all stay tuned.
Well, now we in the shade. The clouds got it for a moment. Pepperoni and bacon Alfredo pizzas.
God, that is always.
See, that's why I got.
my
I'm getting
favorite.
the pizza crust, but I mean, I'll have to just try and make some.
Well, folks, if y'all remember, you see that there's the old Big Plot. Trees have literally grown through it. So,
She's been retired.
Captain Buster and Country Boy and Eric, they came over here and we relocated it. It's a good bit closer, but we got to change line of sight. Y'all see the new one right there. That's where we're going to set up temporary. We'll be moving that one.
Yeah.
But we got to change where the feeder was at to get a good line of sight to the new stand. So we'll be working on that here. We'll bring y'all along for that. I think where I've had it, I think the tree that I've been mounting these cameras on for years is going to still be fine. Heck, I left the solar mount there as well, honey.
So.
Well, okay. Here's where we normally been mounting it, folks. Well, you can see, that's about 65 yards, 70 yards. Yeah, I think that's going to be, yep, honey, I think that's going to be your best bet right there.
You're losing your they're growing up where you ain't
yeah.
See back there.
These, look at how tall, look at here, folks. Those are just scrub pines. Boy, they have flat put it on, haven't they? That's amazing. Well, this is where we're going to put it this year. And I can still use the same tree. It's got my solar mount and all that stuff still here, so. So that's what we're going to do. Rachel says, am I ready for her to get busy? Go ahead, darling. She's a treasure.
That was probably the pole that I just put in at Big Plot.
The road is still pretty well clear. The Outlaw tunnel.
Actually not as bad as it has been.
No, it really isn't.
Right after you and I went through that day, and I think that was in 23. Oh, there's a tree down.
It sure is, ain't it? Well, thank God, at least it ain't gonna be in the way of nothing. Other than it fell literally right on top of where the feeder goes. It did. It fell literally right on top of where the feeder goes.
Oh, it was that tree. Yeah,
Well, at least it was the last one. We got all the way in here to Outlaw, and tree just about fell right where the feeder goes. But Rachel got it hammered in there. We got to get it wired up. I got to get a camera on the tree here, and then we will have some pictures and video for next week. Ooh, son, it ain't getting hot. It's done got hot. Well, folks, that took some doing. It is hot. Rachel was spent before she got here, and but we got this stuff out. And so next week, hopefully, we'll see what we got moving around over here. We love you guys. Welcome to the B.R.O. Scouting Vlogs 2025. We're 2-3 weeks behind, but we're gonna get it done. We'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.